Hello. Unfortunately, wasn't enough for us. So maybe you can tell us how you're feeling, what do you think about the game and about this team? Well, okay, let's differentiate between football and feelings and then just looking back as well. But let's start with the footballing things. First half, ball possession was more on the English side, so also they put a bit more pressure on us. They got a few free kicks. We sometimes lacked courage. So we managed to have some attacks, and those were good. But what I'm thinking about now is there was a situation at the 0-0 where there was a clear handball in the box, and VAR looked at it but didn't award a penalty. And if in such a game, that's quite difficult to cope with that, because then I'm asking myself, why did communication not work well? Why didn't the referee look at it? So that hurts a bit, because that would have given us more safety if we had scored. And at halftime we said it's 0-0. We want to play courageously to get the first goal. We want to get more of offensive security, to challenge their defense more, and to play with a high press. And we did very well in the beginning of the second half. And then when we actually had the ball more, then we conceded the goal. Then we tried a lot to change the game. Then we scored the equalizer, went into extra time, and the 2-1 was just a bit unlucky. So maybe the penalties should have decided. But England are a deserved champion. We have to congratulate them, who plays like this and who wins hearts like that, and who gets this sort of support. And if you score 2 goals against Germany, so you're a deserved European champion. So congratulations. So for us, it was a bit ambivalent. So of course, on the one hand, lots of energy and pride, but also the challenges. It was incredibly loud, difficult to communicate. So, but this will help us a lot for the future. So we want to play for other titles and to win titles, of course. Emotionally, it's also ambivalent. On the one hand, I'm super proud because we just gave our all on the pitch. Not everything worked, but we just gave it all. And all the sweat, the fight, the energy, everything that we gave on that pitch. So that's very sad. You can't really find the right words to tell the team. So that's why I just have to process all of that first. We came here to win the game. We didn't manage to do so, but it was a game on the same level. And I think tomorrow or the day after, I will have a different feeling about it. Your questions, please. Martina, you just mentioned Williamson's handball. So did you feel cheated? No, I don't want to use that word. It's football. And there are decisions that aren't correct. But on this level and on the final for the European Championships, this shouldn't happen. I'm really asking the question, and I'd like to have a discussion about that. Why did they not look at it? Was there no communication, no clear communication? And this is something I would really like to ask. Sometimes it happens for one, sometimes it happens to others. It happened to us today, and if it had happened to them, I would not be content either. And this is something that really bothers me, and I'm thinking about that. At the back, Question in English. Lena Oberdorf has been deservedly. So there are lots of different good players here in this tournament. But it's hard to just single out one player. So everyone has to decide that for themselves. But Lena, like many others, has played an incredible tournament. She has a great future. The way she plays football, she will continue to grow. She has more potential like others too. So maybe next year at the World Cup, she can even be more dangerous offensively because she can actually do that too. But she had to work hard for the team. She did a lot for the team. She went past her limits like all the other players in different manners. So we are very, very happy that Lena Oberdorf is part of our team. Martina, congratulations for the great tournament. So in Germany, if you read about it, that's what everyone agrees. Well, Alex Popp didn't play today, so she is the mentality player. So did you know that before that she couldn't play, or how? And then are you happy with all the substitutes that came on today? So about Alex, we tried everything. Yesterday we got surprised at the end of the final training that there were some problems. So then, so we didn't expect that yesterday after the training. So yesterday evening we already thought about it, and the medical staff tried everything. So this morning it looked a bit better, but it was clear that the decision, no matter in which direction, so she has to agree. So that's why I trusted her 1,000% today. And when she said during the warm-up that she felt something, I can't really shoot, so then she probably couldn't run properly. So then high respect to her to say that after such a tournament, after such a special story, to then say that she won't play a final. So that's great personality, and she is a great personality. And to the second question about the substitutes, you know me well enough. I will not say anything now about individual players, because I think that as a team we functioned so well. We knew that we had players coming from off the bench, and we knew that some players might struggle a bit with the 90,000 fans, but we tried everything. We tried to change things. Sometimes it works better, sometimes it doesn't work as well, but this was not the reason why we didn't win in the end. We wanted to score the second goal in extra time, but I would have been okay with the penalties because we hadn't thought too much about that. But we are runners-up. This actually sounds pretty good, but it still hurts a bit. And it was clear that only one team could win today, so we might need a bit of more time.
Question in English, please. Martina, there are so many young players in this squad. Jule Brand is 19, Oberdorf is 20, Clara Bull, who didn't play, 21. How excited are you for the future of this national team, considering what they have done this summer?
Yes, definitely. We've already said this tournament is a stepping stone in our development. So it wasn't enough now, but this leads us into the next step. So hopefully we'll have the next tournament in 1 year with the World Cup. At least that's the plan. So then I think we will have we will be able to look back at today's game, because of course such a game changes personalities. These situations make you grow automatically, no matter the result, but maybe even with a negative result. So that's why we will continue on this path. We want to have our leaders. I hope that everyone will continue to play, and we have even more younger players, and we have to develop them further, and everyone will grow from this. And hopefully we're going to the World Cup, and then we want to play like we did here, as one team that plays courageously, that has good ideas about how to play football, that has a clear task, that has great passion and loves what they do. So tonight there is a party, and tomorrow in Frankfurt there will be something as well. So how's it going? How are you coping with that now? I think we'll have to see what happens there. I think we need a bit of time. The players need a bit of time, but later when we're together, we will see, and we will come together as a group tomorrow morning again, and then that will have an effect. And I hope that tomorrow in Germany that we can feel, because apparently everything is very positive there. So in our bubble here, we haven't really felt that, but then I think it will feel a bit different already. Nonetheless, I think tonight we will not sleep much or very poorly, because all these impressions from here, of course we have to just process everything, and if a drink helps, then we might do that as well.
Martina, I was just wondering what you said to the players after the match.
That it really hurts a lot. So players don't really want to hear anything from the coach. Something like, "Yeah, we can be proud, and we deserve to be standing here after such a game that you lose just before the end." That doesn't help, but it's still my task and my responsibility and my will to do that. So that's why I tried that to show them the path. So and once we've digested all of this, and now we're going back into the dressing room, that we can find the moment where the mood goes up, and then we can be proud. And I tried to tell them that. So hello. Just how the atmosphere, the German chancellor was in the dressing room. What did he say, and maybe told you for the future? So all four politicians that came to the dressing room, they tried to tell us how proud Germany is and how they felt it in the last few weeks. And they wanted to show us the respect and the congratulations as a whole performance. So they managed to do that. So if you have 6 games, you won 5. Well, the decisive one we lost. But it's important that the performance as a whole is being acknowledged. So we now want to continue on that. We want to have new projects that help us, that we don't stagnate, that we continue, we get new talents for the clubs. And Olaf Scholz promised that we will talk about that in the future. So we will spend time together, and we all want to take sustainability out of this tournament. So this has been a bit of a rush. So it would be really, really such a shame. And if this journey were to not lead to future journeys, and for new players to join clubs, but also we want to find a way in society to be to have solidarity and to see women as strong people, because we have a lot of topics like in the social media and with our social competence that we've started the discussions. So we need the support of everyone, of media, society, politics, and we've made a statement, and we don't want to be happy with this now. We want to continue. So this was a great final sentence. Thank you very much. So there are no questions. Thank you. See you in the mixed zone, and I would like to thank everyone for the cooperation. We'll see you. Thank you. Really great. We really need that. We need you, the media, because this gives us strength. And thank you very much for all the good, positive, and fair media coverage.